college football fans, the dust has settled on another epic rivalry game. For the first time in 5 years, the Ohio State Buckeyes took down the Michigan Wolverines, and it wasn't even close. The final score was 27-9. A decisive victory that sent the undefeated Buckeyes to the Big Ten championship. They're now one step closer to defending their national title. Their opponent in the championship game, the Indiana Hoosiers, who are also rolling in with a perfect 12-0 record. It's shaping up to be an incredible showdown. But amidst all the celebration in Columbus, there's a notable absence from the upcoming championship festivities. Michigan man himself, Dave Portnoy, has officially bowed out. Following Michigan's loss, the Barstool Sports founder took to X, formerly known as Twitter, to make a rather blunt announcement. He wrote, "I would like to announce that I will not be at the Big Ten championship with Big Noon Kickoff. Good luck to all the teams involved." And just like that, El Presidente is out. This has been Portnoy's first season as part of the Big Noon Kickoff crew, a gig that came with the new partnership between Fox Sports and Barstool Sports. His appearances have certainly stirred the pot, which is exactly what you'd expect. Now, his sudden exit from the championship coverage has everyone talking. Is he just a sore loser who can't bear to watch Ohio State play for the title after they crushed his beloved Wolverines? Or is there something more to this story? Let's break down the possibilities here, because it's probably not as simple as it looks on the surface. First off, it is entirely possible Portnoy was never scheduled to be at the Big Ten championship in the first place. He hasn't been a part of every single Big Noon Kickoff broadcast this season. His role has been more of a special guest, popping in for specific games, usually the biggest matchups of the week. With Michigan out of the picture, maybe Fox just didn't see a need for a specific brand of commentary. The game itself is also at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern, which is way outside the show's usual Big Noon time slot. The pre-game show format will likely be very different from their typical Saturday morning setup. There's also the angle that the Big Ten Conference itself might not be his biggest fan. Earlier this season, during the Ohio State versus Penn State game in Week 11, Portnoy claimed the conference didn't want him on the show. He said he was essentially benched by the Big Ten. If that's true, it's not a huge leap to think they wouldn't want him at their marquee championship event, especially given his reputation for being, let's say, unfiltered. The Big Ten might prefer a more traditional, buttoned-up broadcast for their biggest game of the year, and Portnoy is anything but. But then, we have to consider the Barstool factor. Generating buzz over seemingly minor things is their specialty. It's what they do best. Think about it. Portnoy makes a dramatic exit statement. Everyone starts debating whether he's salty or being pushed out. And suddenly, people are talking even more about the Big Noon Kickoff show and the championship game. The official Big Noon Kickoff account even reshared Portnoy's post on X. That feels less like a contentious split and more like a coordinated marketing move. They're playing the game, and we're all playing along with them. It's a classic page from the Barstool playbook. Create a narrative, get people invested, and drive engagement. So what's the real story? Is Portnoy just heartbroken over Michigan's loss and can't stand the thought of watching Ohio State potentially hoist another trophy? Is he being sidelined by the Big Ten or Fox? Or is this all just a brilliant, self-aware publicity stunt designed to get everyone talking? Honestly, it's probably a little bit of everything. Portnoy is a genuine, die-hard Michigan fan, and seeing his team get dominated by their biggest rival had to sting. At the same time, he's a savvy businessman who knows exactly how to manipulate the media cycle to his advantage. Announcing his withdrawal this way gets him sympathy from Michigan fans. Creates a villain narrative for Ohio State fans. and generates a ton of free press for both Barstool and Fox. It's a win-win-win from a business perspective. No matter the reason, one thing is certain: Dave Portnoy won't be on your screen for the Big Ten Championship. The focus will be squarely on the field, where the undefeated Ohio State Buckeyes and the undefeated Indiana Hoosiers will battle it out for conference supremacy. It's going to be a fantastic game, with or without Oprez on the sidelines. What do you guys think? Is Portnoy being a sore loser, or is this just a smart business move? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to subscribe for more college football analysis.